Good afternoon, dignified Dean Madam, dignified professors, esteemed professors, and colleagues and PGs. Welcome for today's special program, Faculty Development Program and CME. I'm handing over to Professor Josna Madam to introduce. Welcome to our special guest, G. Himavati Garu from Gayatri Vidya Parishad. I'm inviting Josna Madam, Professor Josna Madam, to introduce our guests, chief guest for today.
Good afternoon, one and all. It's indeed a pleasure to introduce today's speaker, Dr. K. Himavati Gara. She is a medical physiologist and medical educationist, and her strong focus is on innovating teaching learning methodologies, assessment reform, faculty development programs, and Madam is fully engaged in following the CBME curriculum. A short intro about her. She did her MBBS from Krishna Institute of Medical Sciences in Karad, Maharashtra, and later MD Physiology from Grand Government Medical College, Mumbai. And she started her journey of Assistant Professor in the Department of Physiology at Gayatri Vidya Parishad Institute of Healthcare and Medical Technology in 2015. And right now she is a professor in the Department of Physiology. She is a member of Medical Education Unit in 2000 since 2018, and she finished her ACME in 2025. Not only that, she is also trained in several other things, AI tools course for medical education and research. And to her, she has a lot of contributions. She has about 27 publications with 108 citations, and out of which the citations have increased about 103 from 2021. And she recently published article on HouseMed, a gamified assessment. On the same topic, she also did a book, actually. She authored a book that is HouseMed, which is available in Amazon. Not only that, she is a contributing author to another book, which is Bates Guide to Physical Examination and History Taking, second South Asian edition, Walters Kluwer, since 2022. And currently, she is also working on an undergraduate physiology textbook. Not only that, she is a guide for many UGSRS projects as well as ICMR projects. And she received a Prajwalika Scholarship Award in WINCA 2023. So I think we are really fortunate today to have her as a speaker who is so much accomplished. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you for obliging us.
Thank you, Dr. Joshna, for such kind introduction. I'm not used to this thing because I believe actions speak louder than words. And today I'm here to present one of my work, which me and I would say my life partner, crime partner, my Dr. Dharma Rao, he is HOD in general medicine in the same college, Gayatri Vidya Parishad. So we both plan things together and try to work up, with the trials and others. And this HouseMed was a good learning experience for us because we kept on revisiting, revising this method. It was not like we tried once and we were happy and we just left it. So I would like to share my journey with you on this HouseMed. So before that, I would like to have at least, participants for this quiz. Don't worry, it is a very simple quiz. Very basic questions are there. Just to, I believe demonstration is a very good way to learn. So rather than I just putting the slides and telling you the method, so let us first see the demonstration and then we would go into the technicalities of this method. So I need at least, how many? 5 teams minimum. If you all are interested, we can form up to 10 teams. 2 people, 1 team. Come up. Don't worry, I have chocolates also for participation. Please, please. See, I will tell you what it is. I think everybody knows Housey game we have played during Happy New Year parties and all, right? Yes or no? Yes, that's it. That is what we are going to play right now. Just with a flavor of some assessment, that's it. Nobody? I think Dr. Ravi will definitely do. We have worked together. Hi. Yes, I think madams will definitely. Come on, ma'am. Let's have a sportsman spirit. Yeah, I just what I'm handing over is who is interested. Yes, very good. I like volunteers. Yeah. I think I've seen you, no? Okay. Yeah, I see some familiar faces. Yeah. Yes, are the teams ready? I think that row, we should not isolate them. Yes, very good. I thought the backbenchers would participate more. So yes, if you see that sheet, it is similar to our Housey numbers, right? Which are randomly placed. The only thing is I have added the option A, B, C, D. So if we, yes.
Sorry to stop you. There is a pre-test which has been posted in GEMS family group for all the faculty and PG group, PG with principal GEMS in that. Please fill the pre-test. Let's give 5 minutes. Is it done? Can we continue with the session? Most of them are done. We'll continue with the session. Ma'am, over to you. Thank you.
So in this session, Dr. Ravi Teja would help me with the tokens, Like in Housey, we all know. We pick a token and that token is one number, right? And then we do the marking. So similarly, in our game, we have some rules. That is, you all have the ticket right now, correct? Then he will be picking up a number. You have to listen carefully. Look for that number if it is there on a ticket or not. And then I would be displaying an MCQ which is corresponding to that number. And then you have to mark A, B, C, D. So whichever, be honest, don't try to look for the answer and then mark. So whatever is the answer, you have to mark. And then the number is validated if you have selected the correct option. For example, I have called out 2. answer was actually B. But if you happen to answer C, then that number becomes invalidated. That's it. So it is a very simple thing. So the aim is, what I pray whenever I'm sitting here is, my number should come up and I should be able to answer that MCQ properly. So that is what is the target for the day. Okay. So these are the winners which I have decided for the day. Who gets the first three? So that's it. Okay. And then the first row, second row. So that we will see. So this is how I have arranged the questions. So if you see, there are 3 columns in your Housey ticket. So each column means the first column would have a question related to medicine. Second column would have a question related to general knowledge. And the third column would have question related to sports. Okay, so 1 to 4 is medicine question, 5 to 8 is general knowledge, and 9 to 12 is sports. So now Dr. Ravi Teja will pick up one number. We will announce it. Number 3. How many people got 3? Fine. So I will click on 3 and the MCQ will come up. Okay, whosoever knows the answer, mark it.
The answer, they will raise and write the answer.
No, not now. Okay. Done? I mean, we should look the timer also, I forgot. So I give you 15 seconds. Sort it. Watch on the watch. Yeah, please. Thank you. Huh? 15? Sir, ikkada. So then we have to sit for the whole day. You will enjoy, don't worry. I haven't given only 1 hour for this session. So is it okay if I go to the next question? Okay. Okay, fine. So I go back to the home page. So if you see here, number 3, that was opened. So now the color has changed. So this is how we come to know which questions we have answered or we have had a look. So now coming to 5. Yes, I think this everybody knows. That's why I told you I kept very easy questions for the day. Then 5, time up. Okay. So here again the number 5 color has changed. Number 9. Okay. So let us see what is there in number 9. Huh? Shh. Nobody has 9? No, not next question, sir. If you don't have the number, then that is what is your destiny. If 9. Card, sir. Sir, here the numbers are changing, so we know which numbers we have attempted. Okay, very good. Fine. Let's go to next. Number 7. Okay, let's see what 7 has. Anybody who has filled? Wait a minute, we don't allow double answers. No. Huh? No, we are. Sir, NEET lo ala allowed లేదు కదా. Internals లో కూడా allowed లేదు కదా sir. Acha, okay. Fine. Okay, fine. Okay. Fine, wait. Fine. ఇక్కడ రాసేయండి ఫస్ట్ early 3 అని రాసేయండి. game is not over. We have to play full housey. Please write your name.
You have to write the student name, no?
Okay, fine. Shh. Please settle down, settle down. I know everybody is now very excited. The postprandial effect I cannot see. I mean makes me more happy. So okay, so this answer done. Okay, next token. 6. Sir, number 6 has come. Okay. So the only home for Asiatic lion in the wild. Which national park? That is a natural habitat for this Asiatic lion. Okay, here how many people feel that you have missed the tickets? Huh? Time up. Okay, next. Okay, next number. You finish the row? It's just right there. Vertical row, fine. Okay. Sir, I mean, we mark it, sir. Just mark it. Okay. I mean, I apologize for one thing. In this whole hurry, I missed to write the key for it, which actually we should have it and we should cross verify. Okay, so I'm very, very sorry for this thing. Okay, next 8. Okay, what is 8 having? Okay, the volcanic eruption in 2025, which polluted the Delhi. It was, please don't reveal the answer. Mark. Mark. Time up. Okay. Next one. 2. Okay. Next one. 1. This, though, I think everybody should know. I've given the answer in the question only. He's distracting the participants. Okay. Fine. Okay, let us go to the next question. Anybody who has at least got full housey yet? No. Acha, more numbers are there. Yeah? 4. Okay. Next number. Next number. Okay, the first Indian Para-Olympic gold medalist. This is number 11. Okay. It's okay. But I think they are having fun. Yes? Time up. Nice. That's what, sir. Okay. Huh. Next, which one? The first Indian woman to win an Olympic medal. Ada. Time up. Okay, I think till now no complete housey. 12. You've completed? Okay. Fine. This is the last. Anyways. Yes. So now. Okay. Fine. Everybody's house is full. See, now the thing was, no, sir, we will reveal the answers. I mean, you want to see the answers? Yes, very good. So if you go to question number 1, it was the who discovered this agents. The answer is Robert Cox. Yes, very good. So please do self-assessment also. You can give to your partner. The person who did not participate, he can do the assessment there. Okay? Yeah. Okay. Let's go to the second question, which was who was the first woman to win the Nobel Prize? The answer is Madame Curie or Marie Curie. Okay. B. Sorry, C. My mistake. Answer is C. Answer. Then coming to this, who is known as the rocket woman of India? Answer is Ritu Karidal. A is the answer. Then Indian scientist, I think everybody should know this. It is Dilip Mahalanobis. Okay. Nice. Going to fifth one, the cleanest city is Indore. Right. It is B. Indore B. Then coming to sixth, the Asiatic lion. The answer is Gir National Park B. Okay, Jim Corbett is for tigers. Everybody gets confused between Jim Corbett and this. Yes. Coming to seventh, Kaziranga, I think everybody knows the answer. It is one-horned rhinoceros. Okay, so answer is C. The volcanic eruption, as the answer was revealed, it was Ethiopia. Okay, the answer is D. Then coming to sports, the hitman, I think everybody knows who is it. Rohit Sharma, correct? First Indian woman, Karana Malleshwari. Yes. 11 Para-Olympic gold medal first. It is Murlikant Petkar. The movie Chandu Champion was made on him in Hindi. So it is A. 11 is A. Okay, sir, very good. 90% marks. And Wizard of Hockey is Dhyan Chand. Answer is B. Right? So here, anybody who scored full correct? Nice. Sir? Very good. Okay. Yes, definitely the chocolates are there. So this is what, we play housey game. And then it happened that I was just reading through a lot of articles during my ACME thing. This last year I had, enrolled for it, and I have done it. So during that time, the questions were so much provocative, and, allowing us to, read more and more. And then I come across an article where this was there. So I am telling that it is not my innovation. It is on something which was tried and forgotten. Okay, somebody had tried, he wrote an manuscript, published, and then it is forgotten. Nobody bothered to get this thing forward. So then I thought, why not? Let me try this. So I tried this thing, and then my husband, as I told, Dr. Dharmarao sir is there. So I told him this idea, and we implemented this thing because there, in clinical postings and all, there are many students, so it's easy. So there, we just tried the Housey ticket without ABCD. It was just the numbers. Okay, and the task was, if you buy the Housey ticket, it has 90 numbers, the regular Housey which we play. So if you want marking up to 90 means you have to prepare 90 questions. That's a tedious task. And then 90 means almost 2 hours. So that is very time consuming and, preparing those MCQs. So then we were working with the Python codes and all. Google Colab. I think somebody must have heard about it. Google Colab. No? Okay. So there is something known as Google Colab, which helps us in, running the codes. So with the help of, Chat GPT and all those things, whatever it is, the Google Colabs, we generated those Python codes. We revised, we worked on it. With the help of that only, I have generated this ticket now. So there, I will just decide. It is 1 to 30 numbers. How many rows I want, how many columns I want, and how many tickets I want. So that fill in the blanks, I should fill it, and I get this as a PDF. And then I have to give it. So that ticket generation job is reduced because now I can decide how many rows, how many columns, how many MCQs. So that one part we worked on it. That is our innovation, I would say. Then comes next, making the hyperlink slides. That is also a task because here we have to work on it. Now, like I said, the first time when we did the MCQ, we just randomly prepared the MCQs, 1, 2, 3, 4, up to 30. And we did this. In this, some people scored good, bad, but we were not able to analyze which section they have scored better and where they are lacking. So then we came up with the idea that each column should represent one subtopic or a topic. So that when you see that column, you will come to know, okay, fine, I don't know medicine properly, or I don't know sports properly. Like here, what was evident. Similarly, each column was representing one system or one subtopic. Each row, I think as a faculty, majority of us know about the Bloom's taxonomy, We go on from recall till synthesis we go. So the topmost row was the recall, and we went on increasing the difficulty level up to the last row. So this is how, we started working on it. And then we came to know, okay, fine, there are a set of students who cannot answer the synthesis level or the reasoning one. Recall, many can do it. So this was like, we could have a map of each student, where he is lacking, at what point he is lacking. I won't say that it can completely replace. It is just one thing. We can definitely use this as a replacement. We can replace our part completion test with this sort of test, where we know where the student has a problem. So now the thing, next task comes is generation of those PPTs. Because again, that's a huge task. 50 MCQs, if you sit and plan. So definitely the MCQs needs validation, content-wise, and also the STEM, everything. So that is definitely the work of the faculty. So I would go to my next presentation. Okay, so here, this is how we actually play the regular Housey, is it not? Like you get a Housey ticket, a person calls the number, then you mark, and then we check which row is full and all those things. So this is what we did, customizing the tickets the number of columns and all. So if you want a short session, like now for 15 minutes I made 3 by 3. If you need a longer session, we can go for a 6 by 10 or anything, any combination. It depends on how many sections and all you divide. We can get it printed easily, which is definitely available in our department. And the most important thing, we don't need internet. It's just that paper and pen. Because whenever we think about gamification, what is the first thing which comes in mind? The digital screen and the internet. That is what we always think about. Yes or no? But here we don't need it. So even if you want to conduct this session in open air, what we need is just the common audio visual aids. That's it. And we can play with n number of students. We can do it as a team based, or we can go for the individual one also. So it depends how you plan the session. So very ideal for low resource setting, where majority of time like Kahoot, quizzes, whatever online are there, the students, the participants lose the interest because of the internet connection. Though they know the answer because they are not, or even Mentimeter. It is always the speed of the internet which decides whether you are top or low. And this gives the flexibility. Okay, so every ticket is unique. No ticket is same in terms of the combinations, which row, which column. So that definitely is possible here. And as I said, the mapping. So here we can definitely use our concept of blueprinting, which we always use for our internal papers, format this thing. So here, I have decided respiration, CNS. So these are the systems, and I'm following the Bloom's taxonomy also. So this can be easily done here. The mechanics, I think since you all were participating, you have understood how it is. And it is not like one time, we can use it n number of times. Only the first time you have to work a lot, but you can always save this thing for the future. And this is how you do the markings. So every time there is a trigger to the student, oh, this number is going to come. So there is a lot of attention. They are paying attention which number is going to come up, and I have to mark the MCQ. So once that number is popped up, the student solves the challenge, that is the question, and then we reveal the answer. So here, it is your choice whether you want to reveal the answer immediately and give the feedback or at the end. So if it is like this short session, it is easy. But definitely, we should give the feedback and explanation, because first time when I did, everybody enjoyed it. And when I asked the feedback, they told we need the explanation why this is the answer. So definitely that should be a part of this thing. So at the end, what student told me was there was active learning. We can involve large groups. We definitely need facilitators because, like the noise was more. So if it was student, we have to control the noise and distraction. Peer discussion is possible when there is a team. So like here, what I say, this is also equivalent to a emergency medicine department. You don't know which case is going to come, whether the case is simple or difficult. But we have to come together to a common decision, and we have to give the treatment. So similarly, if the question is simple, the answer is simple. If you go to the lower levels, complex questions, critical reasoning and all, it would be equivalent to a critical case. So that kind of exposure is also important because the timeline is same. Even when we have to diagnose a patient also, the timeline is same, whether it is a simple case or a complicated case. So this is how we can try to develop teamwork amongst the students, and yes, self-assessment. Like I said, the pattern, the distribution is very clear, topic-wise and difficulty-wise. So student himself will analyze like, okay, I don't know this aspect. And it's easy for us also because even in the internal exams, when I do assessment, we do only some bits. So we know, okay, this student, overall, this answer was not known to the students. This is how we know. But here, this is a map. We know exactly where the student is lacking. Faculty benefits, real-time diagnostics, as I said, planning and validity. This blueprint takes a lot of time. We have to sit and work on it. And adaptability. We can go for any subject. It is not just limited to one subject. Okay. But like I say, everything comes at a cost. So high preparation load. We need detailed blueprinting, MCQ writing, mapping. So this is a bit more than the standard quiz which we play. Logistic friction, yes, printing, numbering, validating of tickets, because we are using Google Colab codes and all those things. Scalable limits. Here, yes, to control the crowd, we need more people. Because if you're planning it for 100 students, we need at least 10 facilitators to control them. That is very important, because the noise factor should not raise in that session. And focus displacement. At the end, when the student feels it's a game, they are more focused on winning rather than learning. So we have to keep on reminding them, this is a teaching learning session which has been implemented, modified so that you have some interest. So the game theme should come down and the learning theme should come up. And this was the article, finally, with all the strength, limitations and all, in October, December 2025, in our NTR UHS journal, we published this article where we were more focused on students' perception. Like what happens is, every time whenever we pick up any study, what you always look is for numbers, what score, test, and all those things. However, in this study, you will not find any numbers anywhere. What captures here is the emotional and social dimensions of assessment, which is often sidelined in our traditional research. And definitely, we try to support a culturally grounded format as a teaching learning method. We try to capture the voice of the student, what can motivate them or help us in collaborating, not just the scores, but also their emotional aspect and feasibility. How much meaningful engagement is there? Like I said, we are engaging students, definitely, because they are participating, they are listening to the question, answering. But at the end, how much they are retaining the knowledge, that is also equally important. So this is what the challenges we could see, that faculty familiarity. Many of the faculty don't know the concept of gamification because it is something which is upcoming. We always feel games mean it is that, scores aa gaye and khatam, but not that. Gamification in medical education is inclusion of some elements of game in teaching learning method. It is not exactly the game which we play. Okay, I don't know the names of the video games, but that is what. And then student hesitation for participation. Like even when I was distributing, not many people took at the first, but when you see, okay, my friend is taking, I will also take. So student hesitation is very important, especially in group. You always have the fear, everybody will come to know how much I know, how much I don't know. So that we have to, deal with it. Balancing the act of competition with cooperation, especially with team-based learning. They are like, okay, we have to score more. So that should not, we should have to balance. This is a teaching learning session. It is not like a competition. So focus more on learning. And novelty effect. First time when you play, you are very excited. Wow. If I keep on conducting it again and again, you will be like, what is the same board format, same number coming up, some MCQ popping up, and I mark it. So if you do it again and again, we lose the novelty effect. So this is the book which myself and Dr. Dharmarao had written. This is available in Kindle version in Amazon, where we have MCQs on the subjects like physiology, pharmacology, pathology, and even medicine, ECG. So because MCQ is endless, we have just tried to give the code also in this online version. If you buy it, you have access to the Google Colab code through which you can generate this tickets. So I would say that in this journey, I found out that Housing Med was a structured assessment which could cover multiple subtopics via the column mapping. Then cognitive diversity we could introduce because we were going to the higher order thinking. Fairness, because each number was linked to a predefined blueprint. Okay, so we can assess at what level the student is facing difficulty, and definitely it aligns with the CBME. Okay, because this is what we are aiming for. So I think we can definitely use this housey either for individual assessment or for team activities. So the current work which we progressed was recently, we had the opportunity to participate in the online AI usage in education. So there, as a hackathon project, we designed codes, okay, where you decide, for example, diabetes mellitus. So you will decide the topic, diabetes mellitus. You will decide what type of questions you want. You will write the prompt, number of questions you want. So that prompts and how many MCQs you want, everything you have to feed, and then it will generate a JSON file. And that file, once copied in the Google Sheet, where first column would be the question, then the options A, B, C, D, and the last column would represent the correct answer. So that we have to cross-check and validate, because we cannot completely rely on artificial intelligence. It may make mistakes. And then in this system, on this Google Sheet, we created a button, Housey Med, which integrates this whole concept. And once you click, it will create the presentation which I have shown you, the hyperlink slides and everything. However, it needs API integration for the business model. Okay, I forgot, it is some program integration, application program integration. So that is one service which we need to buy to bring it to a business model. That's why all the codes are retained by me and my husband. So we have not yet commercialized it. We aim to get this thing as soon as possible. We are working on it. But yes, I think we are capable enough of creating MCQs on the presentation, create hyperlink presentations. They are all very easy. We can play with the computer. Yes, we can. Whatever those icons are there, I have made it a very simple thing. It was giving very flashy one, so I removed everything, and whatever presentation I made it on my own. That you click here, you are going to the main slide. Then you click on the number, you're going to the MCQ slides. All are hyperlink. You go to the YouTube, you can learn everything. So nothing is impossible. It's just that we have to take one step ahead. So I hope to get this thing as soon as for you people. So what I would just summarize is, I took a culturally acceptable game and I aimed for some educational objectives based on the rules of medical education, and with the help of some AI tools, I have developed this Housey Med. So I think next time, a number on the Housey should be MCQ on the screen. So let us play and learn together. Thank you very much. Yes, any questions? Yeah, I would like to add one more story in my story, that as I was developing this, thing, and I was working on ACME when we were working with the projects, I just happened to share my idea with Dr. Ravi Teja. I think everybody knows he's a very popular figure, right? No? Okay. So what he did, he adapted this thing and he did this Housey Med in Department of Anatomy. I hope you have told. I think Dr. Ravi Teja would share his experience, and are the students there? Yeah. Okay. So we adapted a very basic scale, that time not such hi-fi things.
I'm not tech savvy like Dr. Himawati. I copied the entire thing from her, and I have done a neuro quiz in my department. So I have pestered her to generate the tickets. I don't know how to generate the tickets also, but she gave me the tickets. So we have played that housey game, and I took one step ahead than her, and I involved 20 students to prepare the quiz, and I involved 20 students to play the quiz. So I'm too much greedy, so that I want more number of students to get involved. So rather than preparing MCQs by myself, I allowed the students to prepare MCQs by themselves. I have put 20 students to generate the MCQs. I have put 20 students to cross check the MCQs. I have put 20 students to play the game. So recently I've got a feedback from some of the students that they have now they have passed out, they went to second year, now they are in general medicine, general surgery, all these things. They came back, and one of the student is telling me that sir, we felt very bad when you are doing all these things. You grinded us like anything, like to read neuroanatomy for 10 days for that quiz. And one girl is telling that when I am taking CNS case, so I am the only girl who can understand those tracks and where the lesion is because of that quiz. So they are all happy to play the quiz, and we named that quiz as Neuro Bingo Blast. The quiz is ready with me. So as Himavati told, it is one-time investment. Once you get the game ready in our department, now the whole neuroanatomy quiz is ready. So 1 year we can invest in neuro. 1 year now, this year I am planning to do the same quiz in abdomen, like surgical aspects of abdomen. So it will be ready with the department. So whenever we want to play any topic, we can readily take that quiz and we can play. Students also will enjoy. They have enjoyed it a lot. Invest means time and not money.
Yes, I would really love to have feedback from you people, because like I say, I would like to revisit back, refine it. That is how we progress in education. Yes, ma'am?
Madam, if we divide the students into teams,
Yes?
say for example, we divided the 3 members one team,
Yes.
but all the 3 may not be correct in the MCQ. One girl or one boy may
No, if you're doing it as a team, then that sheet will represent the work of the team.
that's what with the team.
Huh.
One may be right, one may be wrong.
So it is, they have to decide what is right and what is wrong. So this is how we have to develop the teamwork, because the same thing they are going to do tomorrow with the patient. Because they have to come to one common understanding that we have to mark this answer. Yes, sir. Well, if you're doing individual assessment, definitely. Like I said, that answer would be the map of the student regarding to that topic. So it is not that we can cover only the cognitive domain. We cannot touch the affective domain and the psychomotor skills in this. It is only the knowledge-based component which we can assess.
I think BSF department, they have given it to all the students, all 150 students. The BSF department, they have conducted.
Yes, sir. Please share your experience, sir.
It is in different way, madam.
Okay.
Not with the software. We directly prepared 90 questions, like 90 numbers,
Okay.
and we have randomized it, and we gave the sheets to 90 students, 150
Okay.
students,
Uh-huh.
and we played the game.
Yes, sir. That's what.
Yes,
Yes. So individually they played.
individually.
Yes. So I mean,
madam, we have connected this for 2 batches. In one batch, it is team wise. In another batch, it is individual.
yes. So we can definitely use this as a low stake formative assessment, where regularly we give some MCQ. So here we can have one session like this, and student will also feel happy. Because there now in Gayatri, final year students, they are asking for such more sessions. Because when it comes to clinical subjects where, critical thinking, reasoning becomes more and more, and where cases and all we can put forth and ask them what is the probable diagnosis. Because every time, they get confused what would be the probable diagnosis. So here for the team-based activity, we can use this very, very well. Yes, our postgraduates, our future teachers. Yes, any feedback from your side? Nothing? Because I think by the time you come up on this stage, there will be lot of evolution. And you have to gear up with AI. There is no choice. You have to make part and parcel in your education as well as teaching if you plan to take up in the future, and also the clinical practice, because AI is not going to spare anybody of us. So if we are updated, we survive. Now, it is one of the basic instincts of survival, like IPO, ma'am, AI. Yes. Yes, definitely. Ma'am, simulation, we say it helps in development of psychomotor skills. Yes, that is. So we use different aspects of AI for learning different aspects of teaching, like cognitive, affective. We have, I mean, I think there are chatbots also coming up which are helping in history taking, how to do history. You know, the chatbot will simulate like a patient of myocardial infarction, and then you ask. And there are times when he corrects also, no, you're not supposed to ask this question. You're supposed to ask this question. So, one-to-one, like, training is possible with this. Why not? Why not? No. I think we cannot replace teachers, because teachers have that emotional component which the AI and the robot will never have. Because, for example, simple I say, the papers which we correct, digital papers, imagine if AI starts correcting, what will be our results? No, sir. I'm just talking in general. When we talk about assessment, that day if the student is not feeling good, we do consider, okay, we know your previous history, you were consistent, you were sincere, so fine. We have that thing, but that AI will not have. You did not answer that day, the marks are 0. Yes. But I think then everybody will use that 90% as a. Sir, our students are much more smarter than us, what we think. Yes.
So you mean to say that you are not required anymore? A must be superior, but it can never beat a human being.
It
That's
should
what we mean.
complement us. It should just complement us. It should not become superior to us.
And we know we are making errors and we can correct it. Adi. That's what. To err is human. Very good. But then strong support for AI here.
We have to grow, ma'am. We have to evolve.
Yeah. So that's really fantastic, ma'am. And so finally, at the end of the day, what we understand it's the passion we have to take up anything. I think if you have the passion, you can do anything. You can create, you can generate, you can assess or whatever. So I think the passion matters a lot. And
Yes,
if you
ma'am.
don't have that, nothing can beat anything. But then that's really wonderful, ma'am. Like after Ravi has heard your session, he came here and he implemented it. He told us that he has done it very well and there was a good feedback from the students. And then other departments have tried their best in different ways. Okay, but then we can have our own ways of doing things. But definitely your presentation is a guide, I should say. And
So much, ma'am.
congratulations for really doing lots of work on medical education. And such teachers are definitely needed more than AI. Mark my words. No, అంటే ఇంత చేసి ఇంత చేయాలి ఇదంతా ఒట్టి ఏతో సాధ్యం అవ్వదు ఏమో మీరు చేసి చూపించండి ఐ విల్ బిలీవ్ వాట్ ఎవర్ యూ ప్రూవ్ విల్ ప్రూవ్ ఫ్రమ్ our side, human side, you prove from AI side. Whatever. Anyway, that's a good challenge actually. Thank you so much, Dr. Himawati. You have done a wonderful job. Any rojul nunchi we are waiting for this session. Because of whatever reason, it got postponed. Then thank you so much. And Sudhir sir, want to say something? The senior most professor of the college has to say something now.
Namaste, sir.
Namaste, madam. These are all new thoughts you gave us in the teaching learning methods.
Okay, sir.
And what you said is the act is play, the aim is learning.
Yes, sir.
It's very interesting. One more question.
Yes, sir.
Do you think AI will replace human brain?
No.
So
I mean, sir, calculations and all, yes. But like I said, we have that empathy and all those things. So, no. And I think I am not at a place to answer this question also because I myself don't know much about AI. What I believe is whichever things I know would be complementing my teaching, I try to incorporate them. Because right now, what I do is I don't sit and make PPTs for days. For me, it is like, okay, class only half an hour, enough for my presentation. I believe how I should integrate the components of CBME. Like, now in physiology, it is equivalent to a medicine paper. How I should change my way of teaching. Because at the end, it is assessment which decides what the student will learn. If I don't teach them in the way the questions are asked, I am failing. I cannot say that I have taught them diffusion of gases and I leave it. No. I have to tell them why diffusion is important. Unless and until I touch that point, I'm failing as a teacher. So we have to grow up. It is the same thing. It is the old wine in the new bottle, sir. So we have to get that brand now. That critical thinking, cases, and all these things we have to incorporate. So now I'm spending more time in thinking about cases. What could be the possible thing which can be tailored to the first year MBBS level? The clinical cases and all. And now I'm more sitting and learning medicine rather than physiology. That is what is happening with me right now. So this is how I am changing because I'm changing to the need of CBME. We cannot sit and say that this is the traditional method. Yes, basics are important. But now when they are asking such questions, I have to teach that way. So we can easily, incorporate all these AI things and make our work easier. I always say I exploit AI. I am not like, I will not allow it to empower me. So despite I can make PPTs in 15 minutes, still I sit and I keep on working on my skills of transitions, animations, hyperlinks, because that would keep my brain stimulated. So don't just learn something and forget the old. We have to balance both. That is very important. And presentations really play an important role because that is what grabs the attention of the students. So looking at the hall of the lecture hall, how much big it is, the projection, the fonts, everything plays an important role. Because if the last bencher can't see, he will not listen to us. So we cannot blame him. And imagine a student sitting right from morning 9 to 12, 1 o'clock, first year, 4 hours, continuous classes, difficult. So then we have to introduce such things, so that they also feel like a small break, a fresh breeze, and they are with us. I think for me, my motivation is my children because I see them learning and I get new ideas. They go to school. I would share an incident like during COVID times, the online classes were going on and Google Forms was the only way of assessment. So it used to be, 60 questions. And she used to solve in 15 minutes. And she used to put the screen and she used to go and play. I was like, your assessment, it is over, ma. It's just a Google form, no? I will just mark randomly any MCQs. If I don't know any MCQs and which are correct, I know. But 1 hour, then when the students came back, then I realized I should not use this thing for my students because they will be doing the same thing. I plan for 4 hours the MCQs. They don't even solve they solve in 10 minutes and they are going, what is this? No. Then what I did was I introduced the pictorial things, putting A, B, using paint and all those things. You remove the labels, creating online worksheets. I did that. Now you sit and write what is A, what is B, what is C. And then I was collecting those assignments. So that is how I have been learning from my kids, you know. They try to find the loophole and we have to work on that loophole. That is how. So we all are learning. We are still students in medical education. And I think that is one thing which will help us in growing.
Madam, one more important thing in
Sir, you told that can AI replace human being, human brain? Maybe it will learn more faster than us. That is for sure. Because when I enrolled into medical education along with her, so we used to we are supposed to put some answers for the online questions. So when I most of them they will copy. If we analyze and I sit for 3 days to put one answer for some ethical question, some bioethics is running. So when I have kept an answer in that group, I used to cross check because I do so many spelling mistakes. So I just checked the spell with the chat GPT. Then one day suddenly it is telling it is giving me the spell check and telling that it is showing the heart symbol, means it is learning. So you are excellent. It is reciprocating that today you are excellent. I am learning from you. So
Yes, that is
it is
there.
the best learner. So whatever you show the new thing to AI, it is learning at a rapid pace than human being.
Madam Thalpur told in the beginning, AI also makes mistakes.
Yes, it makes
How can it be
mistakes.
superior to brain?
It makes mistakes,
Less mistakes than human.
Maybe.
but it makes mistakes.
It makes mistakes.
Yes.
It
So,
makes
like
mistakes.
he said, if you're working on a topic, the prompts, it learns our way of thinking and everything, and it generates the responses which we want. So, that if you if for example, if you have Chat GPT from 2 different mails, you know, he created 2 different accounts, you put the same question, it will give 2 different responses. The wording format, the everything. So that is what it is. So it is also learning from us. But as I said, we should use it. We should not get dependent on it.
Because
Yes.
we have to certainly use it.
Yes.
But I have a serious doubt, madam,
Yes, sir.
that in the clinical medicine, the teacher will make the student learn with by touch, the way he speaks to you, and the amount of discussion they have in between. How can AI can do that job?
I think that answer was there in his project for ACME, where he had compared virtual dissection and the real dissection. I
That's
think
okay
he
on the
should.
dead body.
No, sir. Sir.
No, inspirational learning is the aspect of learning is okay. But the teaching learning method, what happens is, say a case is kept for discussion. No, just wait a minute. Because what my experience is, when I'm giving a case for them 2 days
Yes.
before, all of you come prepared for postgrad class, and few of them see, the others won't see also. But in the classroom, we will ask them, what is your diagnosis, on what basis you made the diagnosis and all that. What happens is when I ask a question, they immediately see the cell phone and they will search for the answer, rather than learning from the patient. I am telling the best book is the patient. The best book is the patient itself. So either in the clinical exam or in the operative procedure also.
Sir, in
The
that
operative
case,
learning.
we have to make our assessments very strict.
Yeah, assessment, I think it will definitely help. AI will also help us.
Yes, sir. For example, sir, the student comes, if he doesn't know the pulse, are we failing him? No.
At one time you failed.
Sir, what we think is, now what the policy is going on, acha, MBBS, we have left him because we think that he might learn in post-graduation. We just have very high hopes with our students. Again, he goes into post-graduation, the same story. Maybe he would learn in super specialty. You know,
Madam, in the meantime, will kill so many people, madam.
so, sir, we have to, sir, the error which is left becomes a norm.
No, just wait a minute. I'm formally dependent on anatomy professor because he doesn't know what is the bone name, liver of the fracture. So I am telling him.
Ambedkar sir came to my department, sat in front of me and told one pathetic scenario regarding postgraduates. I am not revealing the name of the postgraduate, but there is a special anatomy in the thigh that there are some 4 perforators which are going to the posterior compartment from the femoral artery profunda. So that one of the postgraduates severed all the perforators and have applied a plate onto that, and the patient came with high bleed. I hope that your professor didn't sleep for 1 week. Then he came to me and told what is the state of the students with anatomy. Then he sent me all the postgraduates to anatomy department. Then we have put all the lower limbs and taught them. This is what is happening.
Madam, without anatomy, they cannot get into the operation theatre. At least read at the postgrad level. If not at the undergrad level, read at the postgrad level. Then what is happening, madam? First 6 months of my training in the postgraduation is undergrad training, basic surgical training. I wasted 6 months of the postgrad time. That's it. If you are level at the MBBS, it becomes more difficult at the postgrad level.
Yes.
At this outset, I would really like to thank Dean ma'am and Dr. Jyotsna, who gave me the opportunity to present my work, my ideas in front of you. Thank you so much, ma'am.
Thank you, Dr. Himavati. We really wanted this. And sir, Ambedkar said, me cheppin danki, if they know that they don't know anything, maybe they would learn. But ignorance is bliss. They think they know everything. Inga వాళ్ళు నేర్చుకోరు. So that is the pathetic situation running presently. ప్రతి చోట పోస్ట్ గ్రాడ్యుయేట్స్ అనడానికి లేదు, యూజీ అనడానికి లేదు, ఎవ్రీవేర్ ఇట్ ఈస్ లైక్ దట్. Now if they understand that we know very little, besides working so much, she said, I hardly know anything about AI. Inta chesaru and they're developing some codes, these, that, so many things they're doing, but she's so humble to say, I don't know anything. But అన్ని తెలుసు అనుకున్న వాళ్ళు కరెక్ట్ చేసుకోలేరు ఎప్పటికీ. ఎనీవే, what is going to be the future of humankind, let us see later. But then anyway, it's a fantastic topic, ma'am. Thank you once again for really coming and being with us and making us talk. And lastly, I'll ask Dr. Saumika, please come here. She was the student who actively participated in the quiz when we first attempted it in the Department of Anatomy.
Good evening, everybody. Myself, Saumika. I'm studying second MBBS. Today, I'm here to share my experience about neuroanatomy quiz. It was such an innovative thought. It is not like a repeated quiz. It's like a housey game. At that time, we literally experienced a pure adrenal rush because you may know the question, but the question may not be present in your ticket. If that question is very easy, let me give an example. It was purely neuroanatomy quiz. The question is, what is the nuclei of 8th cranial nerve? I know the answer SSA, but I didn't get the question in the ticket. Then I developed the acceptance.
Nice point. Walking very fast. They are running almost. It's a fantastic. I like this. Very good. Definitely add this. Yeah. Yeah. That is what is lacking nowadays. But very good. Very nice. Great.
నెక్స్ట్ ఏంటంటే న్యూరోఅనాటమీ అనేది ఫస్ట్ ఇయర్లో ఉంటే 5 మార్క్స్ క్వశ్చన్ అని చెప్పి ఓన్లీ 5 మార్క్స్ అంటే లైక్ సెక్షన్స్ కానీ ఏవో ఒకటి చదివి వదిలేస్తాం. కాకపోతే యాక్చువల్గా థర్డ్ ఇంటర్నల్కి 1 వీకే ఉంది. సార్ వద్దన్నా కానీ తీసుకెళ్ళి క్విజ్లో వేసేసారు. సార్ క్విజ్ చదవాలా న్యూరో అనాటమీ అంటే అది చదివినప్పుడు బాగానే ఉంటుంది. కానీ 5 మినిట్స్‌కి అసలు ఏం గుర్తుండట్లేదు. హైలీ వాలటైల్ అనమాట. అంటే న్యూరో అనాటమీలో లీజన్స్ ఉంటాయి కదా! అప్పర్ మోటార్ న్యూరాన్ లీజన్, లోవర్ మోటార్ న్యూరాన్ లీజన్ మా లెవెల్‌కి అసలు అర్థం కావట్లేదు. సార్‌కెళ్ళి అడిగితే చదవండి, టీమ్ వర్క్ చేయండి అని చెప్పారు. అలా అని చెప్పి ఒక నైట్ 5, 6 మెంబర్స్ కూర్చున్నాం. నైట్ అంతా కూర్చున్నాం. కన్‌ఫ్యూజన్ వచ్చింది. కానీ క్లారిటీ వచ్చింది లాస్ట్‌కి. ఏదైనా సబ్జెక్ట్ ఇన్ డెప్త్‌గా తెలుసుకున్నప్పుడు నెక్స్ట్ వచ్చేసి టీమ్ వర్క్‌లో డిఫరెంట్ స్ట్రాటజీస్ తెలుసుకున్నాం. మా టీమ్ ప్రకారం మేమేం చేసామంటే, నేను అన్ని క్రేనియల్ నర్వ్స్ నేనే తీసుకున్నాను. అది నాకు బర్డెన్ అయిపోయింది. కానీ పక్కన టీమ్ వాళ్ళు 2 క్రేనియల్ నర్వ్స్ డివైడ్ చేసుకున్నారు. అంటే ఇక్కడ డిఫరెంట్ స్ట్రాటజీస్ అర్థమయ్యాయి. నెక్స్ట్ ఏంటంటే మా టీమ్‌లో మేము బ్రెయిన్ ఏరియాస్, బ్రెయిన్ బ్లడ్ సప్లై ఒకరే తీసుకున్నాం. సో దానివల్ల సెన్సరీ హోమన్క్యులస్‌కి, మోటార్ హోమన్క్యులస్‌కి బ్లడ్ సప్లై మా క్లాస్‌మేట్ ఏం చేశాడంటే హోమన్క్యులస్ డ్రా చేసి దాని కింద బ్లడ్ సప్లై డ్రా చేసుకొని, ఇప్పుడు మిడిల్ సెరిబ్రల్ ఆర్టరీ క్లాట్ అయినప్పుడు మనకెందుకు హ్యాండ్ పారాలిసిస్ వస్తుందో అప్పుడు అర్థమైంది మాకు. నార్మల్‌గా 2 డిఫరెంట్‌గా చదివినప్పుడు అర్థం కాలేదు. ఆ 2 కోరిలేట్ చేసుకోవడం వల్ల అర్థమైంది. అదే మిగతా టీమ్ వాళ్ళకి అది ల్యాక్ అయిందనమాట. ఒక టాపిక్ ఒకరు తీసుకున్నారు, ఒక టాపిక్ ఒకరు తీసుకున్నారు. సో ఇప్పుడు నేను క్రేనియల్స్ నేను ఒక్కటే తీసుకున్నప్పుడు నాకు బర్డెన్ అయిపోయింది. అలా డివైడ్ చేసుకున్నప్పుడు ఒకరికి ఈజీ అయింది. సో డిఫరెంట్ స్ట్రాటజీస్ అనేటివి అర్థమయ్యాయి. నెక్స్ట్ గేమ్ టైమ్‌లో అసలు టెన్షన్ వేరే లెవెల్‌లో ఉంటది. అది నచ్చింది, నాకు టెన్షన్ నచ్చింది గేమ్. ఎందుకంటే మాకు జెల్డిఫై రాలేదు. అప్పర్ లైన్ అవ్వలేదు, మిడిల్ లైన్ అవ్వలేదు, కింద లైన్ అవ్వలేదు. కానీ హౌసీ మాత్రం వచ్చింది. అంటే మేము చేసిన 25 టికెట్స్‌లో మొత్తం 100 క్వెషన్స్ ఉన్నాయి. కానీ మనం తీసుకున్న అది కూడా మా చేత పిక్ చేపిచ్చారు సార్. ఎందుకంటే నేను ఇస్తే మళ్ళీ పార్షియాలిటీ అంటారని మా చేత పిక్ చేపిచ్చారు. మేము తీసుకున్న టికెట్ అంటే ప్రతి టికెట్‌కి 25 క్వెషన్సే ఉంటాయన్నమాట. నెక్స్ట్ అందరికి వస్తున్నాయి. మాకు మటుకు రావట్లేదు. 4 టీమ్స్ అంటే మల్టిపుల్ విన్నర్స్ ఉంటారు కదా దీంట్లో. అందరికి వస్తున్నాయి. మా టీమ్‌కి మటుకు రావట్లేదు. ఇంక ఫిక్స్ అయిపోయాం. ఈసారి మంది పక్కా హౌసీ అని. అంటే రాదని తెలుసు కానీ హౌసీ అనుకున్నాం. లాస్ట్‌లో ఇస్తాం గదా! మాకు 4 మిస్టేక్సే వచ్చాయి. అందరికి అంటే 2 లైన్ అయింది. హౌస్ జల్దీ అయిన వాళ్ళకి మటుకు 10 మిస్టేక్స్ ఉన్నాయి. కానీ వాళ్ళకి 2 అయ్యాయి. కానీ మాకు హౌసే వచ్చింది. అది హ్యాపీగా అనిపించింది. బాగుంది మ్యామ్ కాంపిటీటివ్ స్పిరిట్. నెక్స్ట్ ఇంటర్నల్ క్యాప్సూల్ బ్లడ్ సప్లై అర్థం కావట్లేదు మ్యామ్. ఇంటర్నల్ బ్లడ్ సప్లై అర్థం కాకపోతే ఆర్టీ సార్ దగ్గరికెళ్ళాం. ఆర్టీ సార్ దగ్గరికెళ్ళినప్పుడు ఆర్టీ సారు ఒకరు చదవకండి, టీమ్‌లో అందరూ చదవండి, ఒకరు మర్చిపోయిన ఇంకొకరికి గుర్తుంటది కదా అని చెప్పారు. కానీ సార్ చాలా టార్చర్ చేశారు మ్యామ్ అప్పుడు క్విజ్ కోసం. చదవం సార్ అన్నా కానీ మీరు చదవాల్సిందే. ఎందుకు చదవరు? న్యూరో అనాటమీ అంటే మార్క్స్ కాదు మీకు. నెక్స్ట్ జనరల్ మెడిసిన్‌లో మీకు సిఎన్ఎస్ కేస్ అర్థం కావాలంటే మీకు న్యూరో అనాటమీ అర్థం కావాలని చెప్పి చాలా ఇదిగా చదివిపిచ్చారు. అండ్ సార్ క్రేనియల్ నర్వ్ న్యూక్లియై కోసం అయితే సార్‌ని ఒక నైట్ మొత్తం అంటే లేట్ అయిపోయినా కానీ నేను అక్కడే కూర్చొని పెట్టుకొని అర్థం కావట్లేదు న్యూక్లియై మరి ఏమన్నా అంటే సార్ మీరే చదివి నేర్చుకోండి. నాకు అర్థం కాదు మీరు చెప్పండి అని చెప్పి కూర్చొని పెట్టేసాను ఒకరోజు.
ఎనీవే థ్యాంక్ యూ సౌమిక ఫర్ యువర్ ఎక్స్పీరియన్స్. నీ లెవెల్‌లో నువ్వు చాలా బాగా చెప్పావు. వాట్ వి అండర్‌స్టూడ్ ఇస్ ఇంతకీ క్విజ్ పెట్టాలా వద్దా? పెట్టాలి కదా! ఓకే ఫైన్. టార్చర్ అయినా పెట్టాలి. ఎనీవే ఇట్స్ ఎ గుడ్ థింగ్. వన్ బిగ్ రౌండ్ ఆఫ్ అప్లాస్ టు సౌమిక అండ్ డాక్టర్ రవితేజ ఫర్ డూయింగ్ ఇట్. థ్యాంక్ యూ. థ్యాంక్ యూ సో మచ్. అండ్ మ్యామ్ ఐ థింక్ ఇట్ ఆల్ స్టార్టెడ్ విత్ యూ. You were the inspiration for Ravi and that's how we started it. Anyway, thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you. Thank you. So anybody wants to say anything? Everyone faculty or anybody? Kindle. Share just that. Anyone? Any of the faculty? Any of the postgraduates? No? మేడం ఏసీఎంఈ అంటున్నారు ఏంటో అర్థమైందా? ఏసీఎంఈ చేస్తున్నాము అని. అర్థమవలేదా? ఫ్యాకల్టీ అందరికీ అర్థమై ఉంటుందిలే, అది చెప్పక్కర్లేదు. సార్ క్లినికల్ సైడ్ ఫ్యాకల్టీకి అర్థమైందా ఏసీఎంఏ అంటే అశోక్ గారు? మీరు చేసి ఉంటారు ఆల్రెడీ. పార్టిసిపెంట్సా, విన్నర్సా, సపోర్టర్స్? ఒకే కార్లో వెళ్తారుగా, ముక్కు చేసుకుంటే ఒకే కార్లో వెళ్తారుగా, ముక్కు చేసుకుంటే. అది ఓపెన్ చేయండి. మ్యామ్ డీన్కి ఏం లేదా? మిమ్మల్ని ఉంచేసుకోమా, కమాన్. సో రిక్వెస్ట్ సుధీర్ సార్ అండ్ అంబేద్కర్ సార్ టు ప్లీజ్ జాయిన్. రామారావు గారు రండి. సుబ్బారావు సార్, ఎంయూ కోఆర్డినేటర్.
The CME for today is postponed actually. మార్నింగ్ నిన్న